I invited Laura. But yeah, we were kind of talking about that video I posted.
Okay. Whew. I'm just not going to touch anything anymore.
It's okay.
Okay.
But one comment that I saw that I was like, oh, really? Like, was when someone was just like, nobody cares. I'm like, well, we already know that.
Straight up, nobody
Like,
cares.
we
That's
already
it.
know nobody cares. That's the problem.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
What I
So,
was thinking was like these people that were getting so mad have like, an emotional attachment to their instrument. That's the only thing I could think. Like,
I mean, I have an emotional attachment to my chair, which
right.
because it's the only way I move around in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and even
Um,
if that emotional attachment sometimes is both love and hate. There's still a
right.
very emotional attachment.
Exactly.
Oh my
The
gosh.
other one that annoyed me was you don't know anything about the value of classical instruments. Oh,
Okay.
I don't think that
You
matters.
never said you did.
Right. I never said, and I never even said one was more important than the other. I never even said that. I
No,
mean,
you were just using
it
it
is.
as an example of like, look at something else that is expensive and important to people that also does not get respected. So if anything, you're also standing up for the musicians.
That's what I thought, but apparently not.
This is the rabbit hole that it's so easy to go down on the internet, though, is that people start arguing in the comments. And my husband is always trying to warn me that he thinks I get into arguments with bots. And
I definitely do.
I'll admit, I cannot spot a bot to save my
Yeah,
life. I just assume that it's all people
I
and
know.
that people are crazy. And so I have absolutely I've gotten rage baited by a bot.
The comment that I got earlier, I think
Mm.
it's just a troll account, but they said, at the end of the day, if you can't walk, you shouldn't travel. Oh,
Hmm.
and
Oh,
I just don't
oh,
understand
wow.
at
That's
all.
some real ableist shit right there.
Yeah, like that's
Hmm.
crazy to me.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like really the theme of our talk today is about ableism.
And I've had, like, there's a lot of wheelchair users in the community that will say to me, I don't think like ableism exists. Like, I've never experienced it. And I'm
Wait,
like,
I'm sorry, who said this to you?
I'm not going to
I
say.
mean, don't tell me specifically, but like you said somebody else in a wheelchair said to
Other
you that
wheelchair,
they don't
I've
think
had
ableism
other
exists?
wheelchair users say that to me, yes. And
Where do they live? What utopia do they live
I'm like,
in?
so you just don't leave your house then?
I mean,
I
I
don't.
definitely think that there are areas in which there's less ableism because I
Yeah.
do think I experience less overt ableism than you do typically.
Hmm.
And I'm not going to say it's all Florida's fault, but it's probably a little Florida's fault.
I feel.
Yeah. I think that is the funniest thing is people look at people in wheelchairs like, oh, well, everybody who's disabled is so nice. I'm like, oh, in my head, I'm not that nice.
And I feel so bad being mean because I'm like, I could be the only like person in a wheelchair they interacted with, and now they probably are just gonna be like, they're rude.
True.
But what
True. But
do
I
you
do think I've actively had to learn to be more rude
do?
since becoming injured because I think there are certain situations in which being rude makes sense. Sorry, I just saw a comment and I'm not gonna read that out loud. I don't really understand what that means, so I'm not gonna say that out loud. Um,
Didn't see it.
uh, Aggression Squad asked if I've had any new hobbies since becoming injured.
Mhm.
And I will say one of them is that I can actually watch horror movies now and enjoy them
Really?
because I was never able to watch horror movies really before my injury. I was such a wimp about them. I would actually, if I knew I had to watch a horror movie with friends, I
Mhm.
would Wikipedia the end so that I didn't have to be surprised and super scared and I could
What
kind of
what were you scared of like getting jumped? Is that what scared you, or you just were scared about the whole thing?
I think jump scares were big,
Hmm.
but also I'm just a very visual person, so tend to have very vivid dreams. And
Uh,
so if I watch a very visually upsetting movie,
yeah.
I will dream about it, and it will be very vivid and
But now,
terrifying. Now, not as much, but it's also, I think the other two things I had a really hard time with was Anyone wearing masks? Hell no. I still don't like that, actually. And any human body moving in a way that human bodies are not supposed to move.
So in a wheelchair. No, I'm just kidding. Is that what you mean?
I mean, no, but that's hilarious.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, particularly people who, when they have people like in those horrible movies, like move like a spider.
Oh,
they have them like crab walk across the floor.
Doing that. They always do that.
Yeah. Or they have them, like contort in some weird way, like The Exorcist. That kind of thing really messes me up.
I hate that.
And so, yeah, I struggle with that. And prior to my injury, I had always loved zombie stuff.
I've always loved horror, so that's the same.
Okay.
I don't know if I've had new hobbies.
So horror movies don't like stick in your head and bother you for a while? You just like, you got it. You're cool.
Yeah, like sometimes that, like The Exorcism one, that stuff, I don't, like that used to scare me. Yeah. But now, like, not really. I don't know why.
Okay. I'll have to share my movie spreadsheet with you.
Yeah, share
it if you have any that I need to see.
And sometimes I'm like, well, at least if somebody like did break in, like I can't even run and hide. Like I'm just screwed. So
yes.
There
is a certain
the running
level,
and hiding is probably scarier sometimes.
There's a certain level of nihilism that I think kicks in where you're almost less afraid of the idea that there's going to be a natural disaster or a home intruder because you're like, you know what? Fuck, I accept my fate. I don't. Yeah. What else am I gonna do? I just don't want to be kidnapped and
kept somewhere because I don't want to suffer. But like, if you're just gonna, kill me, go ahead. But like,
also, sorry, you don't want to kidnap me. I'm a high maintenance kidnapping.
I know,
target.
and
I need a lot of stuff.
Hard to kidnap. Like they'd have to pick us up. Like it would be a whole thing. So I'm hoping it'd be a deterrent.
Yeah, I mean, there's only a very specific situation in which somebody would be able to kidnap us and keep us alive anyway.
Right.
So
I'm like, if you're going to kidnap me, you're probably going to go to jail for murder. So.
If somebody tried to kidnap me, I would just be like, hey, can we have a realistic conversation here? If you don't give me my medication, I'm going to pee on you. Literally. And there's a lot of other stuff that can happen.
Yes.
And I'm not easy to turn around. And you're gonna have to make me food. Like I can eat it, but you're gonna have to, like, I mean, I drink a lot of water.
Even if you put me in a basement, I'm sorry.
That's the thing. It's like I would be like, let's be real. You don't know. This is a lot to take on, man.
Yeah.
So, like, talk to my husband. He'll tell you.
That's right.
But yeah, my husband always gets so annoyed when I say when there's a natural disaster. I'm just like, dude, leave me, or like keep me around just long enough to just like use me as zombie bait because like that's my only use on the team.
Well, my dad would love an apocalypse to happen. That's just who he is. And so obviously, like when I lived in Boston, he had this whole plan. He worked on the barge. So he was like, if something happens, like I can take one of the boats and like we'll take Erin. And I was like, I'm not coming. I was like, I'm so sorry, but I'm not coming.
You're like, no, I'm going down to Blaze of Glory. We're not doing this.
To your bunker. I'm staying here and I'm not riding it out. I don't want to.
Well, yeah, I mean, you couldn't unless you had a stockpile of medical supplies.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's the only thing is that, I mean, sure, could I mentally handle an apocalypse? Absolutely. But physically, I'm going to drag the team down. And I always was one of those people prior to being injured that I was like, actually, my line on dating apps in my 20s was, tell me what you bring to my apocalypse team.
That's funny.
No, it was a great conversation starter. And some guys would just straight up be like, I don't know. I don't think I bring anything. I'm like, why did you even message me?
You're like, maybe don't bring that up.
Like, no, you've already wasted my time.
Yeah. That's really
like, what, you can't even start a fire? Like, you don't think you bring anything?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And that's why I'm like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go and be somewhere cold like I go,
Oh my God, I'd have to be somewhere cold without my electric blanket.
That's my fear. I'm like, just being cold, that's bad enough for me.
No, I mean, I'm as high maintenance as a purse dog at this point.
Yeah.
With all my health stuff. You don't want me.
I'm like, I'm not going to ever be able to be happy. So why would I want to stay?
But yeah, I joke with Sam all the time where I'm just like, we'll keep you on the apocalypse team for exactly as long as we have medical supplies to hold out. And then the moment there's a situation where I can just like very dramatically sacrifice myself for the team, I'm in. I will drive my power chair through a whole these and give you all a little time.
Like, at least we could be helpful somehow.
Oh, somebody just mentioned the guy in the wheelchair on The Walking Dead. Thank you for mentioning that.
I love The Walking Dead, and I've been
So do you remember this character?
Yeah, I literally just rewatched that season.
So, you just rewatched it? Oh my God, I didn't know you love it as much as I do. I've watched The Walking Dead 3 times through at this point.
Have you seen the show From?
Yes. Love it. Absolutely love it.
New season out April. At the end of the month. Excited.
So there was a guy in a wheelchair in The Walking Dead, and he was awesome.
It wasn't bad.
He was a paraplegic. He was a paraplegic, so he was able to shoot guns, which is great.
Yes.
I do think if we made some sort of adaptive thing, I could potentially shoot a gun, which also does irritate the crap out of me because prior to my injury, I was a really good shot.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea that I can't do that now is so annoying because I'm like, damn it, I was good at that.
I was ever good at it.
Actually, no. I could at least if I'm in a wheelchair and I can like brace it against my lap, I could totally manage a shotgun, right?
Might not be accurate, but
yeah, but you don't need to be accurate with a shotgun. I could totally do that. That would be great.
Yeah. Also, I will say my iPad has 3%, and I didn't plug it in.
Oh no, you're almost gone. Okay.
So.
All right. Well, was there anything else we wanted to address before? Yeah, clearly you and I need to have a separate discussion about The Walking Dead. Let me know whatever you guys might want to hear in the future. And thanks for hanging out with us while we chat about all the crazy ableist stuff we've seen in the news this month.
Good times.
Okay. All right. I will talk to you later. And this was fun.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.